Okay, good morning, all of you. Today's our topic is class 10th NCERT, chapter first, real numbers. And today's our first topic is Euclid division lemma. Euclid's division lemma. What is lemma? See, the lemma is nothing but it is a proven statement. It is a proven statement used for proving another statement. Lemma means what? It is a proven statement and which is used to proving another statement. ये ऑलरेडी एक प्रूफ किया हुआ स्टेटमेंट है, हम इसको इस्तेमाल करके दूसरे स्टेटमेंट को प्रूफ करते हैं. नाउ वी विल डिस्कस यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेम्मा. ये क्या होता है? ओके, सी गिवन two positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying a equal to bq plus r, where r is the remainder either greater than or equal to 0 but less than the divisor, that is b. This is the condition. Okay, what is Euclid division lemma? Given that two positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying a equal to bq plus r, where the remainder is always greater than or equal to 0 but less than the divisor. So let us take the two positive integers 17 and here is a 2. So let us divide 17 by 2. 2 8 is 16. So subtract 7 minus 6 is 1 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So here this 17 is called dividend and the 2 is called here divisor, and how many times we are dividing, means dividing, that is called quotient. After division the something is left over downside, that is called remainder. So we can express these four numbers in this form: a equal to bq plus r. See, 17 divisor is 2 times quotient is 8 plus 1. This is nothing but we have learned in our previous classes. So that is the formula is dividend will be equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the formula for Euclid division lemma, which we have completed in the earlier classes only. But here the condition for the remainder is the remainder is always greater than or equal to 0 but it is less than divisor. This is the condition. So this is all about Euclid division lemma. Sir, what is the use of this Euclid division lemma? So we use Euclid division lemma to find highest common factor of two positive integers. Use of Euclid division lemma. Use of Euclid division lemma is to find the highest common factor, that is HCF of two positive integers. The use of Euclid division lemma is to find the highest common factor of two positive integers. Euclid division lemma or Euclid division algorithm or Euclid division theorem. These all three are same. Don't confuse. I hope you all understood very well. So before proceeding into the next question, please pause the video to note it down. Okay, the example one is use Euclid's algorithm to find highest common factor of 4052 and 12576. Using Euclid's algorithm, we have to find the highest common factor of 4052 and 12576. Sir, what is algorithm? Algorithm means nothing but algorithm is a series of steps to solve a problem. Series of steps to solve a problem. Means the same steps we will apply again and again until we get the remainder as a 0. So now we have to apply here Euclid division lemma on these both the numbers. So here we can see that since 12,576 greater than 4052, so here we can apply Euclid division lemma, shortcut EDL. So now apply. So we have to divide 12,576 by 4052. So 4052 4 ja. So not 4 ja, 3 ja we have to take. 3 2 ja 6, 3 5 ja 15, carry 1 and 3 0 0, 0 plus carry 1 is 1 and 3 4 ja 12. Now we have to subtract. 6 minus 6 0, 7 minus 5 is 2 and 5 minus 1 is 4. So the answer is here, remainder is. So now we have to express this in the form of dividend will be equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 12,576 we can write as a divisor 4052 into quotient, that is 3, plus remainder is 420. See here the remainder are 420, which is not equal to 0. So again the same steps we have to apply on a divisor and remainder. So apply Euclid division lemma on divisor 4052 and the remainder is 420. So now we have to divide 4052 by 420. 425 ja 5 no sorry 9 ja 9 0 ja 0, 9 2 ja 18, carry 1, 9 4 ja 36, 36 plus 1 37. Now subtract. 2 minus 0 2, 15 minus 8 is 7. Here 9 minus 7 is 2 and here 3 minus 3 is 0. So 4052 we can write as a divisor 420 into quotient is 9 plus remainder is 272. See again the remainder 272 which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the Euclid division lemma on divisor and remainder. So apply Euclid division lemma on 420 and 272. So now we have to divide 420 by 272. So 272 ones are 272, then subtract. So 10 minus 2 is 8. Here 11 minus 7 is 4. Next here 3 minus 2 is 1. So 420 we can write as a divisor 272 into quotient. Quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 148. So again here we can see that the remainder 148, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the same Euclid division lemma on divisor and the remainder. Apply Euclid division lemma on divisor 272 and the remainder is 148. So now 272 we have to divide by 148. So 148 ones are 148. So now subtract. 12 minus 8 4. 6 minus 4 2. 1 minus 1 is 1. So we can write 272 as a divisor. 148 into quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 124. Again clearly we can see that the remainder 124, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the Euclid division lemma on divisor and the remainder. So the remaining answer is here. So apply Euclid division lemma on divisor, that is 148, and the remainder is 124. So now we have to divide 148 by 124. So 124 ones are 124, then minus 8 minus 4 is 4, and 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0. So 148 we can write as a divisor, that is 124 times quotient. Quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 24. Again clearly we can say that the remainder 24, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the Euclid division lemma on divisor and the remainder. Apply Euclid division lemma on 124 and 24. So we have to divide 124 by 24. So 24 5, the answer is 120. Then subtract. So 4 minus 0 is 4, 2 minus 2 is 0, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So now we can write 124 as a divisor is 24 into quotient is 5 plus the remainder is 4. Again clearly we can see that the remainder 4, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the Euclid division lemma on divisor and remainder. So apply Euclid division lemma on 24 and 4. So divide 24 by 4. So 4 6 are 24. So the remainder is 0. So 24 we can write as a divisor 4 into quotient 6 plus remainder is 0. So here we can see that clearly the remainder is equal to 0. Here remainder equal to 0. So this is our last step. Last step. Our divisor is 4. So our highest common factor of 4052 and 12576 is answer 4. So therefore highest common factor of 4052 and 12576. So the answer is 4. This is the final answer. Algorithm means nothing but the same steps we have to apply again and again till we get the remainder 0. In which step we will get the remainder 0, then we will stop our process, means applying the Euclid division lemma. Okay, so in which step we will get the remainder as a 0? In that step, what is the divisor? That is only our required highest common factor. I hope everyone understood very well. So before proceeding into the next question, please pause the video to note it down. Okay, our second example is show that every positive even integer is of the form 2q. हर पॉजिटिव इवन इंटीजर को हमें 2q फॉर्म में दिखाना है, एंड दैट एवरी पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर इज ऑफ द फॉर्म 2q plus 1. हर पॉजिटिव ऑड नंबर को, ऑड इंटीजर को हमें 2q plus 1 के फॉर्म में दिखाना है, where q is some integer. So q is some integer, वो कोई भी हो सकता है, 0 1 2 3 etc. So very simple. See, integer, but they are saying the positive integer. So positive integers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is going on. See here, positive even integer is of the positive integers. Even, so 2, 4, 6. These are the which one? Positive even integers. एंड इसको हमें कौन सी फॉर्म में दिखाना है? 2q के फॉर्म में दिखाना है. नेक्स्ट, पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर 1, 3, 5, 7. These are the positive odd integers. To them we have to express in this form 2q plus 1. इसे कौन से फॉर्म में दिखाना है हमें? 2q plus 1 के फॉर्म में दिखाना है. चलो, we'll talk about the positive even integers. Positive even integers. See here, our divisor is 2. So the even integer, the first one is the 2. So we have to divide by the 2. 2 ones are 2, so the remainder is 0. Next, the second one is the 4. We have to divide by the 2. So 2 2s are 4, then remainder is 0. Next is the 6, divide by the 2. So 2 3s are 6, then the remainder is 0. So see here, we can write 2 as a divisor into quotient plus remainder, and 4 also we can write. The formula is, I think you all knows. The formula is which one? Dividend will be equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. ये सारे नंबर को हम वही फॉर्म में लिख रहे हैं. So next one is the 4. Divisor is 2, quotient is also 2, plus the remainder is 0. Next, 6. We can write as a divisor is 2, the quotient is 3, plus the remainder is 0. See, from these 3, what is our conclusion here? Conclusion is that, what conclusion we can write? See here, every positive even integer, positive even integer. See here, सारे के इसमें 2 कॉमन है, so 2 will be as it is. See where this 1, 2, 3, इनको हम मानेंगे q, where q is the some integer plus the remainder is 0. So if you write 2q plus 0 or you write 2q, both are same. So हमने दिखा दिया पॉजिटिव इवन इंटीजर कौन सी फॉर्म में? 2q फॉर्म में. अभी हमें क्या दिखाना है? पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर को 2q plus 1 के फॉर्म में दिखाना है. चलो यहां पे लिखते हैं हम पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर्स. सो द फर्स्ट नंबर इज 1. सो 1 को हमें किससे डिवाइड करना है? 2 से. 2 zeros are 0, so the remainder is 1. नेक्स्ट वाला 3 है, सो 3 को भी हमें 2 से डिवाइड करना है. So 2 ones are 2, so remainder is 1. The next one is the 5. फिर से 5 को भी 2 से डिवाइड करना है. 2 2s are 4, then remainder is 1. And the last number is 7. इसे भी हमें 2 से डिवाइड करना है. 2 3s are 6, then remainder is 1. फिर से हमें ये फार्मूला में इसको एक्सप्रेस करना है सारे नंबर को. 1 we can write as a 2 into quotient is 0 plus the remainder is 1. Next number is 3. So 3 को हम लिखेंगे divisor is 2 and the quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 1. फिर से 5, divisor is 2, the quotient is 2 plus the remainder is again 1. Next is the number 7. So we can write the divisor is 2 and the quotient is 3 plus the remainder is 1. Again from this, what conclusion we will bring? Positive ऑड इंटीजर. देखो सारे इसमें 2 कॉमन है, so we will write 2 as it is. Next 0 1 2 3, so this is one some integer, so उसे हम लेते हैं q and in every number the plus 1 is common, so 2q plus 1. हमें यही दिखाना था, positive odd integer in the form of 2q plus 1 and the positive even integer in the form of 2q. So ये हमने दिखा दिया. Very simple. I hope you all understood very well. So before proceeding into the next question, please pause the video to note it down. Okay. Next, the third example is show that positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 और 4q plus 3. यहाँ पे क्या बोल रहा है, पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर को हमें दिखाना है 4q plus 1 के फॉर्म में होगा या तो वो 4q plus 3 के फॉर्म में होगा, where q is some integer, q कोई भी एक इंटीजर उसमें 0 1 2 3 etc. See, very simple question like a previous question only. So पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर क्या होते हैं, 1 3 5 7 9 सो ऑन. चलो अभी ये सारे नंबर को या तो 4q plus 1 के फॉर्म में होगा या तो 4q plus 3 के फॉर्म में होता, बल्कि हमें दिखाना है. Very simple. See, we can understand easily. So the here divisor is how much now? 4. So we have to divide all these numbers by 4. So divide 1 by 4. 4 zeros are 0. So the remainder is 1. Next, divide 3 by 4. So 4 zeros are 0. So the remainder is 3. Next, 5 divided by the 4. So 4 ones are 4. Then the remainder is 1. Next, 7. इसे भी divide करो 4 से. 4 ones are 4. So the remainder is 3. Next, 9. फिर इसे भी 4 से divide करो. 4 2 जा 8. The remainder is 1. फिर से हमें वही फार्मूला में एक्सप्रेस करना है. Dividend will be equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. ये सारे नंबर किस फार्मूला में एक्सप्रेस करना है, 1. We can write as a 4 into divisor is quotient is 0 plus the remainder is 1. Next, number 3. Divisor is 4, quotient is 0 and the remainder is 3. Next, 5. The divisor is 4, the quotient is 1, the remainder is 1. The second number is 7. Divisor is 4, the quotient is 1, the remainder is 3. Next, 9. So the divisor is 4, the quotient is 2 and the remainder is 1. So from this what conclusion we can bring? So our conclusion is that positive odd integer, देखो सारे इसमें 4 कॉमन है, सो हम 4 को एज इट इज लिखेंगे. नेक्स्ट, दिस डिवाइजर्स आर 0 1 या 2. ये क्या है, कोई इंटीजर है तो हम इसको ले लेते हैं q. फिर सारे इसमें प्लस क्या क्या मिल रहा है, या तो प्लस 1 मिल रहा है या तो प्लस 3, यानी 4q plus 1 हो सकता है, नहीं तो क्या हो सकता है 4q plus 3. ये दोनों फॉर्म के अलावा कोई दूसरा फॉर्म ही नहीं है. सो व्हाट अबाउट q, वेयर q is some integer, वो कोई भी एक इंटीजर है 0 1 2 3 etc. ओके, देखो हमने पॉजिटिव ऑड इंटीजर को इस फॉर्म में दिखाई दिया, 4q plus 1 या तो 4q plus 3 में. वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. आई होप यू ऑल अंडरस्टूड वेरी वेल. सो प्लीज पॉज द वीडियो टू नोट इट डाउन. Okay, so this is the last example of this introduction part. Example 4. A sweet seller has 240 kaju burfis and 130 badam burfis. She wants to stack them in such a way that each stack has the same number and they take up the least area of the tray. एक ट्रे में उनको एक स्टैक में रखना है और वो सेम नंबर में रखना है और वो कम जगह में वो प्लेस करना चाहती है. सो व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ दैट कैन बी प्लेस्ड इन ईच स्टैक फॉर दिस पर्पस. तो वेरी सिंपल, ऐसे क्वेश्चन में कुछ भी नहीं करना होता, सिर्फ हमें एचसीएफ निकालना पड़ता है. ओके, सो यहाँ पे क्या दिया हमारे पास, 240 काजू बर्फीस दिया है एंड 130 हमारे पास दिया है बादाम बर्फीस. देखो यहां पे उनके पास ऐसा एक ट्रे है इस ट्रे में उन्हें क्या करना है, इनको प्लेस करना है, स्टैक करना है। सब देखो हमें एक बार काजू है, काजू कैसे उनको रखना है। ओके ये ऐसे कितने रोस में है, कितने कॉलम से, वो हमें मालूम नहीं है। सो हमने मान लिया सपोज ये कोई x है और ये कोई y है। सो ये अभी कितने में हो गया, x इंटू वाई, नंबर ऑफ रोज इंटू नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स में हो गया। और वैसे उनको बादाम भी रखना है, सेम स्टैक में रखना है और सेम नंबर में रखना है, और कम से कम जगह में उसको सेम नंबर में प्लेस करना है। यहाँ पे बादाम, बादाम का भी नंबर ऑफ रोज तो x ही रहेगा, तो इस एरिया को हम मान लेंगे z। तो अब इसका कितना हो जाएगा, x इंटू जेड। देखो दोनों में कॉमन क्या है, x, और वही हाईएस्ट है और वही कॉमन है। सो हमें क्या निकालना है, ये x का वैल्यू निकालना है हमें। इसका मतलब हमें क्या फाइंड करना है, हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर ऑफ 240 एंड 130 हमें निकालना है। सो फिर से हमें क्या अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेम्मा। सो हियर वी कैन सी दैट सिंस 240 greater than 130, so apply Euclid division lemma, EDL shortcut. So we have to divide 240 by 130. So what will get, 130 ones are 130. So subtract 0 minus 0 0. Next 4 minus 3 1. Next 2 minus 1 is 1. So we can express 240 divisor is 130, quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 110. So yes, clearly we can see that the remainder is 110, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply the rule, again apply Euclid division lemma on divisor and the remainder, that is 130 and 110. So divide 130 by 110. So 110 ones are 110. So 0 and here is a 2. So next what answer we will get, 130 we can write as a divisor is 110 into the quotient is 1 plus the remainder is 20. So we can see that clearly the remainder is 20, which is not equal to 0. So again we have to apply Euclid division lemma on 110 and 20. So we will write here, apply Euclid division lemma on 110 and 20. So we have to divide 110 by 20. So 25 ja 100. So subtract. So remainder is 10. So 110 we can write as a divisor is 20 into quotient is 5 plus the remainder is 10. Again clearly we can see that, so the remainder 10 which is not equal to 0. So फिर से हमें वही रूल रखना पड़ेगा. So again apply Euclid division lemma on divisor and remainder, so that is 20 and 10. फिर से हमें ये 20 को 10 से डिवाइड करना होगा. So 10 2 जा 20, so the remainder is 0. So this 20 we can express as a 10 into 2 plus 0. See, in this step our remainder is 0. So this is only our last step and then we will stop our process. So remainder equal to 0 and our divisor is how much, 10. Okay, in the previous question only we said that in which step we will get the remainder is 0, then we will stop our process, means applying the algorithm. So in which step the remainder is 0, in that step the divisor only our required highest common factor. So highest common factor of 240 and 130. So answer is 10. So what we have to find here, what is the number of that can be placed in each stack for this purpose. So we can say that therefore each stack should contain 10 burfies हर एक स्टैक में, ये हर एक स्टैक में कितने बर्फीस रहना चाहिए? 10 burpees. So this is the final answer. I hope you all understood very well. So if you like the video, so please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon to get the notification first on your mobile. Thank you. Please pause the video to note it down. We will see you in the next class with the solutions of exercise 1.1.